Introduction. Welcome to today's video, where we embark on an exhilarating journey into India's Chandrayaan-3 mission. After the challenges faced during Chandrayaan-2, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, is back with renewed determination to conquer the moon. In this video, we will delve into the background of Chandrayaan-3, its objectives, the advancements made, and the anticipation surrounding its launch. Segment 1, Learning from Chandrayaan-2. Before we explore Chandrayaan-3, let's revisit the lessons learned from Chandrayaan-2. The previous mission's orbiter proved to be a great success, continuing its scientific observations and data collection to this day. However, the Vikram lander faced a setback during its descent to the lunar surface. ISRO has meticulously analyzed the challenges faced during the previous landing attempt to ensure a more successful outcome this time. Segment 2, Chandrayaan-3 Objectives. Chandrayaan-3's primary objective is to achieve a soft landing on the moon's surface, specifically near the lunar south pole. This region has attracted significant attention due to the detection of water ice, making it a potential resource for future lunar exploration. The mission aims to conduct in-depth studies of the lunar soil and rocks, further enhancing our understanding of the moon's geological history. Segment 3, Technological Upgrades. To increase the probability of a successful landing, Chandrayaan-3 incorporates several technological upgrades. These improvements include enhanced navigation systems, advanced sensors, and more robust communication mechanisms. Additionally, the lander's autonomous capabilities have been augmented to allow it to adapt to unforeseen challenges during its descent. Segment 4, Collaboration and International Partnerships. Chandrayaan-3 is not only a national endeavor but also a testament to international collaboration in space exploration. ISRO has actively engaged with various space agencies and scientific institutions to pool resources, expertise, and knowledge. Such collaborative efforts amplify the mission's scientific outcomes and pave the way for shared advancements in lunar research. Segment 5, Payload and Instruments. Chandrayaan-3 carries a suite of scientific instruments on board to conduct comprehensive lunar studies. These payloads include cameras, spectrometers, and other specialized instruments, allowing scientists to analyze the lunar terrain, study the composition of minerals, and investigate the distribution of water ice. Segment 6, Mission Timeline. The Chandrayaan-3 mission timeline is a carefully choreographed sequence of events, from liftoff to landing. We'll take you through the critical phases of the mission, from Earth departure, lunar journey, and eventual insertion into lunar orbit. The nail-biting descent and soft landing attempt will be the culmination of years of preparation and dedication. Segment 7, Challenges and Risks. Space exploration always comes with its share of challenges and risks. Chandrayaan-3's mission team has meticulously addressed potential obstacles to ensure a successful mission. From the complex trajectory planning to the precision maneuvers during descent, every step has been analyzed and refined to minimize risks and optimize mission success. Segment 8, Anticipation and Public Interest. Chandrayaan-3 has captured the imagination of people worldwide, creating a sense of anticipation and excitement. The mission's success would not only signify a significant scientific achievement but also demonstrate India's growing space prowess on the global stage. Millions of people will be eagerly waiting for updates and news from the mission. Segment 9, Future Prospects. As Chandrayaan-3 sets its sights on the moon, India's space ambitions reach far beyond this mission. ISRO envisions a future of lunar exploration and the establishment of human outposts on the moon. Chandrayaan-3 will play a pivotal role in paving the way for such bold future endeavors. Segment 10, Important Step of Chandrayaan-3 Mission. The Chandrayaan-3 mission involves several important steps to achieve its objectives. Here are some of the crucial steps of the mission. Launch. The first and critical step of Chandrayaan-3 is the launch of the spacecraft. A powerful launch vehicle will carry the mission's components, including the orbiter, lander, and rover, into Earth's orbit. Earth departure. After achieving the desired orbit around Earth, the spacecraft will perform a precise maneuver known as Earth departure. This maneuver will set the spacecraft on a trajectory towards the moon. Lunar transfer trajectory. During this phase, the spacecraft will travel through space on a trajectory that guides it from Earth to the moon. This journey will take several days, during which the mission controllers will continuously monitor and adjust the spacecraft's trajectory if needed. Lunar orbit insertion (LOI). Once the spacecraft reaches the vicinity of the moon, it will perform a crucial operation called lunar orbit insertion. This complex maneuver will slow down the spacecraft and allow it to be captured by the moon's gravity, putting it into lunar orbit. Orbiter activation. After successful lunar orbit insertion, the orbiter's scientific instruments and systems will be activated. The orbiter will begin its mission of remote sensing and studying the lunar surface from orbit. Lander separation. When the spacecraft is in the desired lunar orbit, the lander will separate from the orbiter. The lander will carry the rover to the lunar surface while the orbiter continues its scientific observations from above. Descent and landing. The lander will execute a powered descent to the moon's surface. During this critical phase, the mission team will closely monitor the lander's trajectory and make real-time adjustments to ensure a safe landing. Rover deployment. Upon a successful landing, the lander will deploy the rover, which will embark on its mission to explore the lunar surface, collect samples, and conduct various scientific experiments. Surface operations. Once on the lunar surface, the rover will operate autonomously, using its onboard instruments to conduct scientific studies and gather valuable data. Data transmission. Both the orbiter and the rover will transmit data and images back to Earth. This information will be crucial for scientific analysis and furthering our understanding of the Moon. Mission duration. The mission's primary phase will last for several weeks or months, during which the spacecraft will carry out its scientific investigations and collect data. The actual mission duration will depend on the health and performance of the spacecraft. Extended mission. If all systems are functioning well, and the spacecraft is in good condition, there is a possibility of extending the mission beyond its primary phase. Extended missions provide an opportunity to gather more data and conduct additional experiments. Mission conclusion. At the end of the mission or its extended phase, the spacecraft's operations will be concluded, and it will be either intentionally crashed on the moon's surface or placed in a stable orbit to avoid space debris. Each of these steps is crucial for the successful execution of Chandrayaan-3, and the mission's success will depend on the meticulous planning and precise execution of these operations by the talented team of scientists and engineers at ISRO. Segment 11. 5 main steps of the Chandrayaan-3 mission. Launch and Earth departure. 1. The mission begins with the launch of Chandrayaan-3 using a suitable launch vehicle from Earth. 1. The spacecraft is placed into Earth's orbit. 2. After reaching the initial Earth orbit, Chandrayaan-3 will perform a crucial maneuver called Earth departure. 2. This maneuver helps the spacecraft leave Earth's gravitational influence and set a course towards the Moon. Lunar transfer trajectory and lunar orbit insertion, LOI. 1. During this phase, the spacecraft will travel through space in a trajectory that takes it from Earth to the Moon. 1. This journey may take several days. 2. Upon reaching the Moon's vicinity, Chandrayaan-3 will execute lunar orbit insertion, LOI. 2. This critical maneuver involves firing the spacecraft's engines to slow down its velocity, allowing it to be captured by the Moon's gravity and enter lunar orbit. Orbiter activation and lander separation. 1. Once in lunar orbit, the orbiter's scientific instruments and systems will be activated. 1. The orbiter will commence its mission of remote sensing and studying the lunar surface from orbit. 2. During this phase, the lander will separate from the orbiter. 2. The lander will carry the rover to the lunar surface while the orbiter continues its scientific observations from lunar orbit. Lander descent and rover deployment. 1. The lander will execute a powered descent to the moon's surface, and the mission team will closely monitor and control the descent trajectory to ensure a successful landing. 2. Upon a successful landing, the lander will deploy the rover onto the lunar surface. 2. The rover will then begin its exploration, conducting scientific experiments and gathering data. Surface operations and data transmission. 1. Once on the lunar surface, the rover will operate autonomously, utilizing its onboard instruments to conduct scientific studies and analyze the lunar environment. 2. Both the orbiter and the rover will transmit data and images back to Earth. 2. This data will be vital for scientific analysis, helping researchers gain a better understanding of the Moon's geology, surface composition, and other aspects. These 5 steps represent the crucial phases of the Chandrayaan-3 mission, from launch and lunar insertion to successful landing and surface operations. Each step involves precise planning, intricate execution, and continuous monitoring by the team of scientists and engineers at the Indian Space Research Organisation, ISRO, to accomplish the mission's objectives and gather valuable scientific data. Thank you for joining us on this captivating exploration of Chandrayaan-3 mission. If you found this video informative and exciting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more updates on space exploration and scientific discoveries.